My people, the last day of August is upon us. I hope it's been a good one for you. So it's your boy James here, Sacred Earth Health Food Store, naturally, right? And we need to continue our conversation regarding the gut-brain connection or gut-brain axis, specifically the brain-brain and the gut-brain. We cannot have this conversation properly without discussing the microbiome. Such a hot word right now in the industry and in a lot of research labs, I'm quite sure as well. So what the heck is the gut microbiome? Well, believe it or not, and I would encourage you to believe it, you're a walking, talking meat sack made of bacteria and stardust. Imagine that. That's 100% factual. This is truth. But what does that really mean? Well, your microbiome is, and I referred to this in a previous video, a few different ways to look at it. Okay, so when I say what it is, it's up for interpretation to a degree. What I previously mentioned was microbiome exists in your large intestines. So that's where the biggest concentration of these bacterial cells seem to be hanging out. However, some would say it's your whole GI tract. It's all the bacteria and parasites, etc., living on your skin and even around you as well in your field, electromagnetic field of energy. Little bacteria is flying around all over the place. That's just how they do, right? And so that is what it is, but what does it do? That's where it gets interesting. To me, it's as fascinating as the vagus nerve, okay? So what it does, the microbiome, keeps you alive. It's, in a same but different way, functions like your immune system and your digestive system all in one. Why do I say it that way? Because your bacteria, there's a war inside of you between the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. Who's going to win? Which side are you going to feed? Now, as it turns out, the microbiome, these little bacterial critters, these little buggers, love fermented foods. I know, it's a little heartbreaking, isn't it? Being down here in the deep fried South. But nonetheless, this is true. So fermented foods, kimchi, kombucha, kefir, sauerkraut, all that delicious stuff. They also love fiber as well. That's how you keep these critters happy. Is it important to keep these critters happy? Yes. You are not happy if these critters are not happy. That's how it functions and operates, okay? You gotta love your bugs. You gotta treat your bugs well, okay? Because if you don't, you're not gonna be well. You're gonna be out of balance and out of homeostasis. These little bugs do so much for us. We cannot live without them. In fact, research indicates that the human body is roughly 10% human cells and 90% bacterial cells, trillions. Let that sink in, okay? It's pretty amazing stuff, right? And so let's round all that off. Gut microbiome, culmination of bacteria in your body, keeping you alive and well. And they need to eat, and you need to feed them well. If you're not feeling good, you got some issues going on in your life, inflammatory or otherwise, it always will relate back to your gut microbiome and what is going on or what is not going on. Okay, those bacterial cells aren't happy if you're not feeling well and in balance. So, I already told you what to do. Feed them the good stuff. Feed them fermented foods. Okay? So the gut microbiome, that's it in a nutshell. Okay? Again, it's fascinating. You can watch tons and tons of really good videos and probably read tons and tons of peer-reviewed scientific articles and research on the microbiome. Ton more research to be done, but that is what it is. Feed your bugs. Okay? So when you think about the vagus nerve, stepping back for a second, you got to think your food to your mood, right? But when you think about the microbiome, okay, think about it this way. You are not what you eat. You are what your bacteria eat. I'm going to leave it on that. See y'all soon.